Thanks for watching my video. If you would please like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. This is part one of a series of replacing the dash in a 93 Thompson 26 footer. The old dash was, I don't know, Lexan polycarbonate, cracked, broken. I had switches falling out, problems with fuse holders, lots of cracks. Discovered the only thing holding it together on the back of it had plastic laminate sheeting stuck to it. That's about the only thing that kept it all in one piece. As you can see, it's a mess. It's just didn't age well. The rest of the boat looks great. Dash was a problem. I've already removed the steering, the engine control binnacle. Got those out of the way. The trim tilt switches are down below the dash. They're going to be moved up into the dash. The Bennett trim tabs will have there's two separate buttons for each tab. I don't think that altimeter is correct. What do you think? Drop me a note in the middle on that one. Nice low mileage. The only gauge I'm going to be reusing would be that Farrier gauge right in the middle, the black one. That goes to the outboard on the back. There's a 25 horse outboard on the back. Doesn't get used much, so it's going to get lower, put lower down into the dash near the buttons, near the switches. All the gauges are going to be taken out. They're going to be replaced with Simrad Go 7s. There's two of them going in there. Converting out of the engine instruments to NMEA 2000. Be using virtual gauges from here on out. I was going to keep the compass on the top there, but then I realized that if I take that out of there, I got a nice drink holder in there, so I think I'll be taking that out. That'll be gone. And as I said before, these switches down here are going to be moved up to the dash. There'll be 18 switches across the top of that, bottom of that. And there'll be, I don't know, 16 circuit breakers. On the inside, there's a lot of loose wires. Over the years, things have been added to the boat and removed, and oftentimes they just left the wires behind. Took the instruments or whatever it was I used. I know the boat had an autopilot at one time. I've talked to the previous owner. Quite a rat's nest. Fortunately, the switches and gauges are all on plastic plugs that you can see over there on the left side near the square opening. Fairly neat. You know, the factory wiring was relatively neat. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't up to the standards that I remember of them being 10 years before this. When we were a dealer for Thompson boats, they were much neater than this. But still, it's not too bad compared to some of the boats I've ever seen over the years. Quite a rat's nest. Anyways, I'm going to speed this up so you can lower the dull factor here, and we're removing the dash. I took pictures of many things that I might want to replicate later and show where the wires go. And instead of drawing everything out, it was easier just to take pictures, and I'll go back and look at those when I get ready to reassemble. That was the gauge for the small motor on the back, and I just want to make sure I get the wires right onto it. I thought I had this in frame, but as you can see, I screwed it up. Ah, well, those things happen. A little later, you'll see it kind of lower down a little bit so it creaks down. Now I'm making some measurements, get ready for making a template for the aluminum dash. What I did with these, I put them in the CAD, drew them up, and I cut a piece of cardboard to see if it would fit. Brought the cardboard out, made some notes on the cardboard where it needed to be changed. Took it back in, traced it to aluminum, 50 thousandths sheet, white. Worked out pretty good. The trick was getting the proper angles and spacing. I disassembled all the wires and one by one identified each wire. Look at that for overkill. Huge wrench on a 5/16 nut. It was going to come off one way or the other, wasn't it? I drew out each of the connectors, color coded the wires, and then followed them back to where they started from, which gauge or switch. Made kind of a road map of it, so it shouldn't be too bad putting it back together. I hope you enjoyed that video. That's part 1. Again, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Appreciate it.